Hey, it's James Nicholson, and in today's video, I want to talk about 11 proven ways that you can get more engagement on your Facebook organic posts. Now, this video is for entrepreneurs, business owners, coaches, consultants, and startups, right? Now, I'm a mentor and I help people using my Business Accelerator methodology to get clients and keep customers using a proven 5-step method. Now, one of those things that we look at in the Business Accelerator is social media marketing, and more importantly, how to get more engagement and how to really get your ideal customer to find your content, engage with it, and start building that relationship. So here are 11 ways that you can use Facebook to get more engagement. Now, one of the first ones is to go live. And what I mean by that is when you're on your Facebook business page, you can actually go live. And so you'll see there's a button there, big red button when you're in your phone app. And that allows you to create a live stream. Now, one reason that live streaming is particularly good for business owners is it allows your audience and your prospects to engage with you, right? So there's two-way communication there. So what that means is they can maybe get their questions answered and they can feel that they're actually getting value from you, right? And so that makes a big difference. Now, when you're live, if you see people online, because Facebook can tell you if a particular person is online, sometimes it gives you a list of those people, right? Call them out, as in say hi, and get them to interact with you, get them to comment below, get them to ask you questions in there. Going live is a great way to build that rapport, and that's what we're looking for, right? Engagement. We're looking for comments and likes and all this sort of great stuff, and Facebook Live is probably one of the best ways to do that. So point number one is going live. Next thing is to get your team, your staff, if you have staff, to comment and engage on your posts, right? And as well as that, your customers as well, right? So getting your customers and your team to engage with your content is a great way to get the conversation started. You see, when someone comes across your post, if they already see people asking questions, liking it, then they're more likely to do the same, right? If you come across a post and there isn't any likes and there isn't any engagement, then of course, you're less likely to do that as well. So get that conversation started by doing that. Now, next is important, really important and often overlooked, is give value, right? You don't want to make a post where all you're doing is selling. Your content must have value. That's vital to your success online. So make sure that whatever you're sharing with people on a live or pre-recorded video or written post is actually useful to them. So there's a reason for them at that point to comment, like, share, and engage, right? Value is the most important thing here. Now, another good one is videos, right? So videos are really good for engagement because you can see the person and you can ask for the engagement, right? That's really, really useful. So making video content is my primary way that I reach out to new customers, right? So I create hundreds of videos, if not thousands of videos every single year. And this content is out there to give value to my audience. So they start knowing me, liking me, and trusting me. And some of them will hopefully decide to work with me again in the future, right? And so that's a great way to do that, is using video. So you can be in the video or someone in your team. Some of my clients on the Business Accelerator, they're not massively keen on being on video, but their team are, right? Moss Properties, for example, an estate agent in Doncaster, the founder of that business is almost never on video in his business, but his team love it. They love making this content on social media. And so he gets them to do it. Other people I know, they outsource it, right? And so you can use websites like Fiverr where you can get presenters for £5 that will make a content video for you. Doesn't matter if you do it. Ideally, I'd prefer it was you because you're the business owner. But if you're not comfortable with that, ask a team member or get someone else to do that. Now, in the videos, ask for opinions, right? So ask people if they feel that they've learned something. I'm going to ask you now, have you learnt something so far in this video? If you have, two things for me, guys. One is smash the like button on this video, because that really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and it will help me get more viewers on this. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. And actually, one last thing, comment below. Let me know you're finding it useful so far, or tell me about your business. Right, let's get to know each other. I really want to get to know you guys that watch this channel. All right, so asking opinions like I just did there, or questions, that's important, right? And so points in your video, just ask people. So if you're talking about, hey, this happened, what's your opinion on it? Right, that's a great way to get engagement, and that will really help you with your social. Now, the posts that do well for you, now you're going to post, so say you post 10 things, right, on social media, not all of them will work, right? Now, that's frustrating, but that's true. Now, it's very hard when you create those 10, you can have a good guess, you're never really going to know which ones will be the best ones that you put out, right? Because otherwise you would just make more of those. So when you do put 10 posts out, one will significantly do better. It'll have more likes and comments and views and stuff like that. Now, I suggest that you put a little bit of advertising budget behind that to then amplify that and get that out to a bigger audience. And you can use Facebook ads and get views on that for literally a penny. And it's a very great way to target your ideal customer. And we call that an avatar. In fact, I've got quite a few videos on this channel about the customer avatar. So I would go and check those, because when you know your avatar, advertising to those people and getting them to watch for a penny a view, that's bonkers cheap. Right, and that'll get you more engagement, it'll get you more interaction, it'll get you subscribers, followers, whatever it is that you're looking to get in your business, right? So put some money behind it is what I would suggest. Next, I would look at your analytics. So on Facebook, on the business page, you get analytics and you can see what content is popular and what time people are going to your channel or your page, right? And so I want you to have a look at that and see what time do my audience look at my stuff. When you know that, then I want you to put your content out at that time, right? Now, you may just know this already. You may just have a gut feel. You might just be like, right, I'll put some content out, put it out at lunchtime, nothing really happens, but then 6 o'clock, when people finish their jobs and their business day, suddenly you get lots of engagement. Well, that's a signal to you that you should put your content out at 6 o'clock, not at 2 o'clock or midday. And so I want you to look at what are the popular times that people are engaging with your content, keep an eye on it and start posting at those times. That is really important, because then when you post, Facebook will see quite quickly you'll get engagement. In fact, you'll get it way faster because you're doing it around the time that people want it, and then it will get pushed out to a bigger audience, right? So make sure you look at that stuff. Now, another thing to do is make them laugh. If you can make your audience laugh, then they will remember you, right? Make them feel good about you and your business brand. Now, I'm not asking you to be a comedian, but if there's an option to say something funny or maybe post something funny, do that. Have some humor in your business. Don't try and be reluctant to share value and all this kind of stuff and be funny at the same time. Do it. Like, if you can do that, that really just breaks down that barrier they may have to reaching out and speaking with you. Humor is a great way to get more engagement on there. Now, also what I want you to do is look at the posts that are popular. Like I said, when you post 10 posts, you'll see quite clearly 1 or 2 of them will be more popular than the other 8, right? Happens every time. So look at that content and make more of it. I did that very recently on my YouTube channel. During the pandemic, the content that was really good for me was around bounce back loans, right? I made this great content around bounce back loans and how you can use a bounce back loan to keep your business funded. And the reason I made it was because my business accelerator students were asking me lots of questions about bounce back loans. So I went and found out all the information and I just made a YouTube video and it was a hit. Very quickly got thousands of views. So I made more of that stuff. right? I made more content around bounce back loans, and I got tens of thousands of views from entrepreneurs and business owners. And ultimately that got me hundreds of people that took a copy of my book. And so I looked at what works and I made more of it. So consider that. That's a real win, and you'll get more engagement as well. Another thing to do is to reply to every single comment that you get. I see this all the time, right? People make all this effort to make great content, which is really, really powerful and helping them. And then people ask questions, or they say, great, thank you for the content, and they don't reply. That's the last thing you want to do. You spent all this time doing the work. So every comment that you get on your social media, reply to it. Reply to it, guys, because that makes people feel valued. So if you didn't comment already on this video, go and comment below. Trust me, I will reply personally to every single comment on this channel. I always have done and always will. Even sometimes I'll be up late at night replying to the comments because I really value you guys as subscribers and viewers on this channel. So do that. Comment below any questions you've got, even if it's just to say hi and let us know who you are. Do comment below and do on your videos reply to every single comment on your Facebook, your YouTube, your Instagram, wherever. Right, it's important to do that. And get to the point in your content, right? Some people make content that's an hour long, and that really isn't serving anyone. So the engagement will go down because of that. And the reason for that is because they will just get bored of your content and move on to the next one, right? So that was it. That was 11 points. But let's just quickly recap those. So first is to go live, right? Go live. Second is to encourage your staff and your team to engage with your content. Next, very important, give value. After that, number 4 was to use videos. Number 5 was to ask for opinions. Number 6 was to advertise the content that's doing well. Number 7 was post at the time that your audience wants to see that. Number 8 is make them laugh. Number 9 is make more of what's popular on your channel. Next is to reply to all the comments. And last is get to the point in your content, right? Now, look, this channel is going to give you tons more great content like this. And before you go, I want to give you a special free gift. So in the description of this video is a link. And I've written a new book called Expert Mastery. And in that book, it details my proven 5-step system to get and keep customers using the internet. Now, thousands of people have taken a copy of this book, and I want to give you a free copy today. So in the description, you can click on the link and grab your free copy of Expert Mastery. I'm going to pay for the book. You pay a couple of pounds for the shipping. Can't say fairer than that, right? So do that now. Click on that link, grab your free copy of Expert Mastery, and that is going to be a game changer for your business. Now, if you didn't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment as well. I'm James Nicholson. Go and check out my other videos on YouTube. There's one that's going to come up right here now, which will detail my 5 steps to get more leads and more sales in your business. So go and watch that video over here. This one that's going to be in the top left is going to be the one for you. That's it. I'll see you guys very soon. Stay blessed. Bye for now.